Hello, namaste. It's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to share some guidance for Monday and Tuesday. That's Monday the 29th and Tuesday the 30th. Tuesday the 30th of October. So it's lovely to connect with you. I'm coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. It is Monday the 29th here at exactly 9:46 a.m. Hi Chandra and Angela and Rosie. Hi Jamie. Lovely to see you all. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, all of those of you who support my work through my website and my Facebook top fans. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I don't know if you can hear some beeping. Can you hear beeping? That's the courier picking up most of our Australian new deck. He's here now, picking up these for you if you're waiting and you're in Australia. They're going out now. Very exciting. And everyone else's is going out probably in the next hour when I go to the post office. So that's that. So welcome. If you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using for the first time my combined Speed of Light Oracle with my new Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. This is the first time I've used them combined. So we have 110 cards in this deck, which is really cool. So I'm going to be using this combined deck today, and I'll be looking for one card for Monday, one card for Tuesday, and one card for the theme for Monday and Tuesday. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates with you, what makes sense and fits into your life somehow. Work with that and let anything else go that doesn't make sense. Oh, the cat's been rolling around in the dirt. You're looking a bit grubby there, Puss. So I trust you're all doing good. Okay, let the cat settle. She's plonked. So we're going to get started. Hi, Joanna, one of our top fans. Hi, Susie. Thanks, Susie. Yes, I think next time we'll allow a few extra days for in between the deck arriving and the deck being shipped out. But we got it all together yesterday, so that was great. Hi, Alison, also one of our top fans. Alison says it's been way too long. Hi Robin, good morning to you. Okay, let's get started. Whoops. It's only a matter of time before I drop cards with this monster deck. So what I've noticed is I have to shuffle just a little bit slower, just a little bit more slowly and gently. So what I'm doing now is I'm shuffling these combined two decks, and I'm shuffling and holding the intention to find the best card for Monday the 29th of October. If it's not quite Monday for you yet, you can think of this as guidance in advance. I didn't do a video on the weekend, so I can't refer you back to Sunday's guidance, but I trust you're having a good weekend if it's not quite Monday. So Monday the 29th of October, I'm looking for the best card that's the most helpful for the majority of us. And I trust the best card will find its way to the top. So I shuffle till I feel I need to stop and split the deck in two without looking, because we've got two decks together with different backs, which doesn't worry me. And we've got this card for Monday the 29th of October. So the card for Monday is this, and it's the Frog card 34. It says cleanse your environment. So on Monday we're being encouraged to, and we might not really need to think about it much. It might come quite naturally, is the feeling on Monday for some of us, or a lot of us, is to go through a cleansing, a purging, a clearing out. And this is very much inwardly and outwardly. So we might feel suddenly this urge to sweep through and clear up something in our home or workplace. or we might feel that we're building up a bit of toxicity in our body, emotionally, physically, maybe mentally, and we might be called to do a kind of impromptu clearing and purging. So what the key is when we're cleansing or clearing or purging, doesn't matter which word you use, they're all very similar. So, if there's a word there that stands out for you more, then work with that. But the important thing with any of that energy and that intention is to really think about how to surrender and how to let go of what you're holding on to. So whether it's toxicity, whether it's a build-up of toxins in your body, whether it's a build-up of old emotions that you kind of are consuming you at the moment, or negative thinking, then you will know it will sort of be accumulating and perhaps consuming. And it will be important for you to be willing to release and surrender, which we could also say cleansing, clearing, purging. Same in the home. So it's like clearing the mess, clearing the clutter, so that there's room for us to breathe, clearing the air, smudging the house, smudging the workplace. So if things are building up a little bit and feeling a little bit toxic or heavy or negative, then it might be important to think about some cleansing or purging time on Monday. So that's the frog. So he wants us to honour our environment, inner and outer environment, by clearing things that are clearing things that are becoming toxic or that are building up. So that's the frog, our guidance for Monday, the 29th of October. I trust it makes sense to you. So let's now look for the best card for Tuesday, the 30th of October. Hi, Judy, one of our top fans. Lovely to see you. Charlotte says, I was just looking at the yoga frogs in my office before I started watching this. And I've been doing a lot of clearing. Well, that's great. Isn't it wonderful when you get confirmation like that? So that's fantastic. So keep going. Hi, Colleen, one of our top fans too. And Colleen says, boy, I sure do need to clear. Things are negative, but not for long. I love your attitude, Colleen. Yeah, get that negative stuff out. Hi, Rosie, who says, I love frogs. Hi, Muhammad and Finn and Shabra. I trust I pronounced your name okay. And hi, Eva, sorry, lovely to see you. Lily's from Norway. Lovely to see you too. Okay, let's now look for the best card for Tuesday, the 30th of October. So again, I'm just holding this intention, shuffling until I feel I need to stop. Okay, and now I'm going to split the deck into two. I've got a Speed of Light Oracle card. So this is our card for Tuesday, and it's card 29 called Creation. And the keywords say source, uncoil, light and authentic. So on Tuesday we've been encouraged to come out of hiding, but really open up a little bit more of ourselves. And it's, sometimes we might think, oh yeah, let's bring ourselves out into the world. And it doesn't have to be that of a big thing. Sometimes that thought of bringing ourselves out into the world can be a bit of a big thing, a big attachment that we're putting on to coming out of hiding. I feel it can be a little bit more simple than that, and just opening the cupboard, opening the door and coming out a little bit, and knowing that it's safe for us to come out of hiding and reveal a little bit more of ourselves to others perhaps, but mainly it's to ourselves. So we're revealing a little bit more of who we are to us, because when we reveal it to us, then we're also kind of automatically revealing it to those that we feel safe to be around. So it's safe for us, it's safe for you to come out of hiding on Tuesday, to stop holding back, hiding yourself, suppressing your words that you need to say, or whatever this situation might be, and let yourself shine just a little bit more in your true and authentic light. So uncoil, open up, be true and authentic in all situations, whether you're in a private moment with yourself or if you're in a public moment with 100 other people. Always try and be as authentic as you can, as real and as honest as you can be. And that's going to be really important for Tuesday too. So we need to be really honest and real and raw and authentic on Tuesday, if that's something we're inspired to do. If you're anything like me, that will be something that's really top on my, what I value is truth and authenticity and integrity. I value that, and I'm happy to cut connections with people, whether they're friends or close friends or family, if I just cannot stand in authenticity. So that's really, really important to me. Maybe it's not as important to you, but on Tuesday it may be important to think about how honest you can be and really being honest with yourself, especially if you've been holding back and you didn't realise, because sometimes we hold back and we don't realise we might not feel quite safe to be ourselves, or there might be a situation that might be a little bit confronting, or we're feeling a bit of tension in the air with, so we might sort of back ourselves back into a corner a bit. So we have to be really true and real with ourselves to recognise that we are maybe holding ourselves back more than we realise. So let's uncoil ourselves and shine just a little bit brighter in our authentic light, our unique light, who we truly are on Tuesday. So that's creation. That one's from the Speed of Light Oracle. So I'm just going to pop that card back in. And now I'm looking for the best card for the theme. So the theme card will help us bring these days together. So it will help us see the bigger picture for Monday and Tuesday. So let's see what the theme is. I love the idea of having 110 cards here in this deck, because it means that that card that's chosen is the best card for that day out of 110 cards. So to me that just is a bit of extra special, and we should be able to get more in-depth, specific guidance working with these two decks together. So excited to develop this over the coming months, weeks and months. So here's our theme card. It's this, Rosemary, card 20. She says beauty, self-love, kindness and balance. So with all our purging and clearing and looking at our inner and outer environment, clearing negativity, coming out of hiding, being real and authentic, our theme is looking inward and thinking about how we can love and accept who we are and become more content with who we are. This card's very much about us as individuals. Her eyes might look a bit closed to you, but I've drawn them partially open, so it's like she's looking down, which symbolises her looking inward. Look at this cat. Can you see her? I don't know, I've got such a glare. She's just like plonked down here, having a great time. Oh, sorry. So yes, this card's really encouraging us on Monday and Tuesday to look within, to look at how we can be a bit kinder and gentler with ourselves. Let's not become or maintain being our worst enemy or our worst critic. Let's soften that a little bit and just not be so hard on ourselves, especially Monday and Tuesday. Let's remind ourselves that we are doing our best and that things are working out. And maybe if things have been a bit heavy or busy or pressured or turning into overwhelm at the moment, we may need to make some time for ourselves on Monday and Tuesday, or part of that time. So this is very much about reconnecting, because this crown sort of thing she's wearing, reconnecting with ourselves, reconnecting with our heart is the theme for Monday and Tuesday. So that's that. And balance. Balance seems to be really important at the moment for a lot of us. Balancing what we have to do, what we're juggling at the moment. Also how we feel. So if balance is really important for you, or harmony if you prefer that word, then perhaps look at how you can bring more balance into your life. So balance is not something that you kind of just click your fingers and you have. It takes a lot of, or it doesn't need to be a lot of, but it takes awareness. We need to be aware of ourselves, what we're thinking, what we're saying, what we're doing, and also aware of how we're interacting with people or situations in our life. What's pressing our buttons? What are we reacting to? What are we resistant to? And really paying attention to everything, inner and outer, within us. So when we know how we're feeling and how we're doing, we know whether we're in balance or not. And then we should be able to, with an open and aware being, it should be a little bit easier, not that it's necessarily easy, but it should be a little easier, I don't know if that's not quite the right word, a little bit softer, to feel for where we're out of balance and then make some adjustments to get back into balance again. So balance is something that you can attain. It's not impossible. It's not easier said than done. It is absolutely possible. But one of the keys to finding it, I feel, is becoming more aware. It's really listening to what you're thinking, listening to what you're saying, listening to what you're doing, listening to what you're reacting to. And noticing these things will help you put the pieces of the puzzle together to work out where you might be feeling lack or where you might be feeling out of balance. And usually it comes back to ourselves anyway. So you can absolutely find this balance. Start with your awareness if you're inspired to. So thanks so much for joining me. I've used my combination Speed of Light Oracle and the Animal Kingdom bunched together, 110 cards. These are available now separately on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. The Animal Kingdom cards are brand new, and in fact the courier's just picked up the first 70 to go out, and we're about to take the rest to the post office in the next hour or so. So you'll definitely be hearing from me soon if you've ordered. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, just send us a message through our website. So, of course, I've been so focused on launching my new deck. That's the big hot thing at the moment. So decks are available on the website. Pre-order decks going out today. And then I'll be settling in and catching up on things this week. So you should hear from me most of the week with videos, so I will definitely be back. If you want to learn more about the work that I do, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thanks so much and have a fantastic couple of days. I look forward to connecting with you again, maybe on Wednesday. So take care. Yeah, I'm going to play the singing bell to go. I'm going to play the singing bell to go, so I'm going to play that now. Thanks for connecting and enjoy. I'm just going to play this for a moment. Allow the sound to permeate your entire being, so you can imagine breathing it in and working and starting this purging, clearing energy already if you haven't already started, just automatically, because Monday is going to be a great day for purging and clearing. So big deep breath. Thank you. So purging, clearing, cleansing, releasing, letting go, surrendering, whichever words feel best for whatever you're going through, requires a willingness to back up what we've been saying or thinking with action. So if you or we have been saying, I must clear out this room, I must spend less time with that person because their negativity just pulls me down. I must cut back my work hours. I know one thing for me, as an example, is that I'm in two bands because I play the trumpet in a local concert band. So I'm in 2 bands, and one of the bands is really difficult at the moment because there's a lot of pressure, unrealistic pressure and expectations that have been put onto people in the band, and it's just becoming like people are dropping like flies from this band. So I find myself getting irritated about it, but now I've decided that I'm giving myself a deadline, that if by the end of November, if I'm still feeling the way I do now, then I'm out. So just to give you an example, sometimes we spend a lot of time complaining or thinking about what's not working, or thinking about this person, that person, the negativity, the drama and the problems that we're facing. We've really been encouraged on Monday to be aware of what we're thinking or complaining about that's having a negative impact on our life, and think about how we can back that up and take some action for change. Why allow ourselves to be rolling around in the mud and the dirt for very long? Sometimes we roll around in it longer than we might realise. So maybe you need to give yourself a deadline. If things aren't fixed by this date, then I'm out. Or that you've had enough, it's time to cut ties. Sometimes we have to do that. So I'm really feeling at the end of this message that it's important to remind you to back up your words and your thoughts with action. Let's stop complaining about it, but take steps to not invest our time or be in that situation if possible. So I trust that helps and maybe is relevant for you. But thanks so much for watching. And again, sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Have a great couple of days, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Namaste. It's beautiful energy.